Alright, so we're here today on Gunnison Creek. The plan is I'm going to work that top water, and then if I see any territorial panfish strike at that top water and I see them, because the water's pretty clear up here, I'm going to throw back in with that keystone jig minnow and try to catch them. Working north up Gunnison Creek. If you hear some background noise, I'm near the bridge of 43 and I-65, starting with that Shimano World POP. You've seen me use it a whole bunch on my channel if you've watched any of my other videos. I'm just trying to find grassy edges, areas with limbs, sticks, laydowns, and work that top water around those. Tomorrow, on Wednesday the 11th, we have a pretty big rain system moving in later in the day, so it's very overcast today. I'm hoping I can get on a decent topwater bite. I've been out an hour so far with not much success. Get it? Yeah, you got it. Alright, caught this little guy about 9:30. Decent little start. All I've got so far is a little brim, and this guy did not include the brim because he was tiny. Not at all. Alright, moved up the creek a little ways. It's been kind of slow so far. Only that one bass, and I've had a few other little panfish peck at my top water, but nothing with any size to it. An old chain pickerel or jackfish. So I'm glad this guy doesn't have my lure deep down his throat. Just got to get him unhooked and get it back in the water. These guys will cut you off in a heartbeat if they take it too deep. Alright, easing on up Gunnison Creek. It's getting to be about 10:30 or so. It's not too hot. It's kind of overcast. The wind is starting to blow a little bit. This little guy made a whole big old commotion, but he's just about the same size as the lure. This bass was caught at about 11:15. I eased on up the creek until I hit a log jam. Now I'm back down by the bridge of 43, just going to work my way back towards the launch and see what I can do down this way. This is another little creek that I did not explore on the way up. Man, that was a perfect topwater splash. Good little fish. No, not super big, but if it was a tournament, I think you would measure. This is about 11:45, 12 o'clock, somewhere in that time frame. Almost midday. I've gone to the south of the launch. I've been working topwater most of the morning. I'm now going to go to that weedless tube, that Z-Man tube that I put inside of a jig head, and I put a trailer on the back using the baby goat trailer. I call it the Peter Johnson rig. I'm just going to be skipping bushes for just a few minutes. Going to see what I can catch. Oh my gosh, that's a pretty big fish. I wish you guys could have seen that fish swirled the bush whenever that jig knocked into it. He was hanging around suspended in that bush. Alright, so I haven't been photoing my other fish since I'm not in a real tournament, but I am going to photo this guy for the Catch 22 challenge for KBF. .5 inches. Alright, so that's going to be a wrap. We got 4 bass and I caught 1 little brim. Only 3 of the bass were over 12 inches. One of them was pretty good. It was 18.5. This has been Gunnison Creek. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.